In this video, I will show you what modern China and ancient China look like, simply by walking along the two sides of one street. At the same time, I want to talk about something that's always confused me. Why do so many cities in China end up looking almost the same? The massive shopping mall in front of me was completed in 2022. It is often described as one of Asia's largest pure commercial shopping malls. Like most shopping malls in China, it's packed with modern facilities. Just its elevators and escalators add up to 243. It's a moving self-service coffee machine. You can place your order directly and pay with your phone. Now it's starting to work. In China, there are many small robot facilities like this. This mall is huge, and it all looks so similar that I often get lost. So I have to rely on the interactive directory screens inside. There's a huge indoor playground for kids inside the mall. Since it's a weekday, there aren't many people. The staff are using live streaming to attract customers. This is DJI, China's famous drone and action camera brand. This is Xiaomi car, one of the hottest car brands in China this year. Here, you can also find some global brands, like Sony and Apple. But you'll notice that everything else is exactly like most other malls in China. The same kind of bookstore, the same coffee brands, the same kind of bakery, the same kind of snack shop. It's not just the shops, almost the entire architecture looks the same. It's like a massive concrete monster. Even though it's very modern, if it all looks like this, what really sets this city apart from other major cities in China? And what really sets Chinese cities apart from those in the rest of the world? Across from the mall is Baotong Zen Temple. Maybe that's what really makes this city different. We need to use the underground passage to cross the street. In the underground passage, you can see many small vendors like this. You can also catch the subway from this side. This temple was first built over 1,600 years ago. You see so much yellow. In ancient China, yellow was a symbol of imperial authority. This temple is the only surviving imperial temple in Wuhan. You can buy a ticket with your phone for just $1.50. In China, although most people aren't Buddhists, many ordinary people still visit temples to pay their respects. They pray for things like good health, relationships, money, and even kids. Even though it's a weekday, you can see that many people are still there to pray. Unlike the hustle and bustle outside, the temple is very quiet inside. It feels as if time has slowed down. These red ribbons are also used for making wishes. In China, red usually symbolizes celebration and happiness. Many monks still live in this temple today. In the past couple of years, we've seen more and more young people visiting temples to pray. This is the Maitreya Hall. 10 years ago, I once prayed to Maitreya Buddha for a child in another city. At that time, my hand got burned by incense ash, and soon after, my wife became pregnant. So now, whenever I see Maitreya Buddha, I always pay my respects. I feel it's a kind of bond between us and our daughter. Here's kai tai, a vegetable you often see in Wuhan. But many people say the kai tai from this temple is different. It's said to be grown using incense ash, and in ancient times, it was offered to the emperor. Not only does it taste much better than elsewhere, but you also can buy it. But other than being a bit more abundant, I haven't really noticed much difference from a regular market. Most ancient Chinese buildings were made of wood and stone. The yellow of the roof, the blue of the sky, the red of the decorations. China calls this the three primary colors. It's an aesthetic found in traditional Eastern architecture. The doorways are like picture frames, framing the view. This technique is very common in Chinese gardens. The decorations aren't just on the wooden roofs. Even the hard stone is carved into all kinds of shapes. Like in painting, symmetry is also an important element in Chinese architecture. Many people wear traditional Chinese clothing to take photos here. Over the years, you can see the big mall just across the street. It's as if you suddenly return to the noisy world. Sometimes I wonder, is China really an ancient country or a modern one? People are building new, identical buildings while remembering the past. So inside that modern mall we just saw, they built a section of shops modeled after what Wuhan looked like 40 years ago. You can see the streetlights from that time. A river ferry. It feels like traveling back to my childhood. 40 years ago, TVs like this were a luxury in China. I wonder why people discard old stuff but still hold on to memories of it. The kids are watching the cartoons we used to watch when we were young. There are even a few old-style restaurants from back then. You can also spot a few things that are uniquely Wuhan. This used to be Wuhan's long-distance bus station. It was officially demolished last year because of the spread of high-speed trains and private cars. Fewer and fewer Chinese people now travel long distances by bus. In only half a year, this place is set to become a residential area. China's infrastructure construction boasts incredible technology and efficiency. It's precisely because of this that so many skyscrapers and grand buildings can be constructed. These residential buildings have already started pre-sales. Around here, there are lots of similar high-rise apartments being built. They look tall and impressive, but after seeing so many, they start to feel a bit boring. Just like the speed of construction, the city feels busy everywhere. People are the same, especially delivery workers. The quicker the work, the more money you make. They need to deliver the food to customers' doorsteps within 30 minutes. If they're late, they might get a bad rating, which can affect their future deliveries. All the algorithms are telling them, go faster, go even faster. There are tens of millions of delivery workers in China. And the demand is still growing. They make the city more convenient and faster. But do we really need to keep going this fast all the time? If all this fast pace just results in the same looking buildings, then how is this city any different from Shanghai or Shenzhen? I feel some things don't need to be done so fast. This is xiaobing, a common snack in China. They cost 50 cents each. This snack has a history of 2,000 years. Although you can buy convenient, packaged versions in supermarkets, but people still prefer the traditional way of making it. Although the process is a bit complicated, the taste is much better. If, in the end, our cities are left with only this, how do we tell our children about this city then? Besides telling them that we're amazing and built lots of skyscrapers, we need to leave them more memories of what makes this city unique. If a city's history can only be learned from museums, that would be a real shame. Especially for a country and city with thousands of years of history. We need to find the balance between the modern and the ancient. The integration of traditional architecture in modern commerce. Take this neighborhood, for example. It's got buildings and greenery that are 100 years old. It also has modern businesses. While preserving the traditional buildings, it has also attracted young people. I think this is what a Chinese city should be, blending the modern with the ancient.